Hi, everybody, and welcome to Two Crones Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody, and I am one of the two crones. And we would like to thank each and every one of you guys, whether you're a new subscriber or returning subscriber from my other channel, Oracle of the Crows, for all the love, support, and patience while this channel is currently undergoing a remodeling. This video is for the star sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, or North Node. And we're going to do some psychic investigating into your past life, Aries, along with a spirit guide who is going to offer you what you need to heal, learn, or just simply give you something new to explore. But before we go through this door, Aries, I want you to close your eyes. We're going to take 3 big, deep breaths in through your nose, hold, and exhale for the count of 3. So go ahead, Aries, and do that now. Close your eyes and let's take the first big deep breath in through your nose. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 3, 2. And you're going to let go of all the tension in your shoulders and your jaw. And you're just going to allow yourself to open your mind, your heart, and your soul. Take another big deep breath in through your nose. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2. And you're feeling very, very relaxed. And you're going to allow yourself to just be in the present moment and see yourself standing in front of your door. Take another big deep breath in through your nose. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 3, 2. Relaxing. And now opening your door to walk through into this past life. Open your eyes and let's walk through together and explore, Aries. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, Aries, is pull a numerology card for you. This number will resonate. It will either resonate with an age, a birth date, an address, a cell phone number, wherever it fits for you, Aries, but it will resonate. So, Spirit, can you give us a number for Aries? Oh, look at that. You have a number 1. Beginnings, new beginnings. And you know what, Aries? Listen, you're the first sign in the zodiac. Zodiac number 1. It'd be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Aries, 1 is going to be significant to you because you're the first sign in the first house. And the first house represents how we appear to our outer world. So we have a new beginning, and the card is all orange with a kind of a burnt orange in the center, which talks about that little chakra between your root chakra and your sacral chakra, which is the orange chakra. So the root chakra is your, earth chakra, not your earth star chakra, but an earth chakra. And then the sacral chakra is your water chakra, your flow, your intuition, your empathic abilities, your co-creating chakra, whether you're male or female. This is where we birth things, female-wise, babies, male-wise, where we co-create with our female to create babies. But for Aries, I feel like there is a new beginning. Through this reading, you're going to get some sort of knowledge or healing that is going to usher you into a new beginning when you watch this video. We are also currently, when I'm doing your video, we just went through the fall equinox, and we are going through from the fall equinox into the full moon, which happens to be in your sign, Aries. So Aries, Aries is also a fire sign, so there is a major cleansing and healing of whatever could be in that sacral chakra, maybe shame, regret, holding on to unused emotions. And we have a habit of doing that, Aries, hanging on to unused emotions. Because why? Because sometimes we're afraid to rock the boat. So what we'll do is we'll just hold in our emotions because we don't want to upset people. All right, so, and on the bottom of it, we have, look at this, domestic harmony, just as I said that. Look, in the center is green with a blue surrounding it. So we have 1 and we have 46, which if you put them together adds up to an 11. So you could be seeing 11, 11 Aries. You could be seeing 10, 11. You could be seeing 5, 6s. We got 146. I heard area code. It's a little mixed up, but I see area code. That's what I heard. We have the green in the center, which talks about your heart chakra, which talks about opening up to giving and receiving. It's blue, so it talks about communication. Remember, I said before I looked at the bottom of the deck about being afraid to rock the boat, being afraid to express yourself. So we have a habit of stuffing down the emotions because we don't want to disrupt the domestic harmony with another person. I feel like this is somebody you're living with. I just heard parents, but doesn't have to be. That could be specific to one person. You could be the parent, or you could be living with your parents. And no matter how much you love them, you would rather just stuff down anything, like any frustrations. And that's a bad thing to do, Aries, because what happens is it just takes one trigger and all that stuff that you've been carrying around emotionally comes out like a volcano on whoever triggered it. And I feel like that's where your new beginning is coming from, because you are learning to speak your truth at that time. And what it's doing is it's giving you that state of balance and domestic harmony. We're talking about 11 here. So 11 is mastering something, Aries, and that is exactly what you are doing. You are mastering domestic harmony, being able to open yourself up and giving on an emotional level, speaking your truth on an emotional level instead of stuffing it down is what I see here. Yeah, and that is going to bring change for you. A change in an emotional health, a mental health, spiritual health, as an individual. All right, so that is what I see for you right off the bat. So 1 and 46, and like I said, I heard area code for somebody out there. Doesn't have to be that specific message, but I also see it could be a birthday, June 14th. It could be January 10th. It could be April 16th. It could be May 6th, May 1st. So I did hear area code though right off the bat. So somebody's area code out there, it's specific to you, but others of you, it's you could be seeing 1111, and this is showing you you're on the right path to what? Mastering something. So let's go ahead and pull your spirit guide that wants to walk through this door with you, Aries. A spirit guide that wants to walk through the door with you into this past life. Okay, so we have, this is in reverse, intuition, inner child. So there is some inner child work that needs to be done. And what I see is, and that's why you're mastering, Aries, but sometimes, remember I said at the beginning, I felt like somebody was living with their parents. And as a child, sometimes, at least in my age genre, is we were told that kids were to be seen and not heard, which what it did was it blocked our throat chakra. And I feel like that is you, Aries. You were one of them children in that generation where you were told kids are to be seen and not heard. And so I feel like this spirit guide is walking you through this door in your past life to what open you up to something within your inner child that could be blocking your intuition, is what I see. Opening your heart, opening up your power. So you're doing inner child work is what I see here. Yeah. And then this card also showed up in reverse, but it says competition warrior guides. So you're not competing, right? Because our inner child, if it doesn't feel secure, what it does is, you compete with other people. Why? Because you don't feel secure within yourself. So there's domestic harmony with children or with your own inner child. And your warrior guide is coming through, and look at all the ancestors. I feel like there is Native American ancestors around you, and they're telling you, right? You need to break free of this competition. You are a wounded warrior, and I feel like that's your inner child. So I have a number 17 on this card and a number 42 on this card, which adds up to a 6. This one adds up to an 8. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you could have been maybe feeling deprived as a child because of the fact that maybe there was no domestic harmony um, in your childhood. And there was a lot of wars, a lot of battles. Maybe you and another child were always in competition with one another because of feeling deprived of perhaps some sort of emotion. I see strong emotions coming through here. And as an adult, what we have a tendency to do is compete with other people. We have the tendency to be judgmental or even self-judgmental. And like I said, stuffing all that down in that volcano, stuffing it down. It's what they're showing me, the volcano. That's why you have the competition here. So I feel like you as an adult still feel like you have to compete with somebody. And Spirit is telling you, no, it's time to change that. It's time to change um, and stop being at war within yourself and start working on that inner child. All right. So warrior guides, working with your inner child to find domestic harmony in your outer world. So warrior guides, let's walk through the door with Aries into this past life. For Aries. Alrighty. Health. So in the past life, I feel like as a child, you had health issues. Um, all right, so I feel like we have one more that needs to come out for you. Oh, what did I say? Look at that, baby. And that's what your inner child is coming through. Your inner child is coming through and telling you, in a past life, you had health issues. For some of you, you could have even passed away. Yeah. You had a sense of unrequited love. Your family did not love you. Because what's on the bottom of the deck is unrequited love. And it's in reverse. And if you look, it looks to me like a Native American. So that's what I feel. I feel like, and you're bringing it through into this life because of this past life. Your parents may not have loved you the way that you needed to be loved. And I feel like Aries, in this past life, this warrior god is coming through and telling you something with this childhood in this past life in the domestic harmony. There was no domestic harmony. I feel like you had a lot of health issues, and you could have been, you could have passed away at a very early age. Um, yeah, your ancestors are definitely around you. So you could still have health issues in this life, but I feel like what you are doing, and I feel like for some of you, we have the orange chakra here. You could have had problems uh conceiving is the word I'm looking for. You could have had problems conceiving in this past life due to health issues. For somebody out there as well. And you could have looked at other people as, well, why can't I conceive, right? So this warrior god is coming through, and they're showing you, because it did show up in reverse, that you don't need to compete with anybody. There is no competition. You are there. And I feel like, again, Aries, it's about that outward appearance. Somebody could be viewing you as being competitive, or somebody could be judging you too harshly. So in this life, I feel like you're going to have a new beginning. I feel like if you're not pregnant, I feel like there is a chance of pregnancy in your future for somebody. Yeah. You have a lot of master numbers coming through here. 33, 11, 55. So I do feel there is a change, a major change coming for you. All right, so let's keep going. Let's clarify health for Aries when it comes to this past life. Yeah, spirit of the book, new chapter, development, and unfinished business. So I feel like in this past life, you feel like you had unfinished business. And that is exactly why your spirit guides are telling you you're not in competition with anybody. There, yeah, I feel for somebody, you were unable to conceive in this past life, or you could have conceived and had a baby that had health issues, and you loved this baby. I'm hearing stillborn. And you got to think about it too. In them time frames, the medical technology, we didn't have it like you didn't have it like we have it now. For some of you, you could have even wrote a book about it. Let's clarify health again for Aries. Spirit of dummy and spirit of fire. So weak follower and clueless, passion, creativity, and spark. Alrighty. So what I see here is you are very weak. This baby could have been born very weak, and you were clueless to why your baby was having health issues. Therefore, I feel like you could have try to either read up and find knowledge as to why this happened. But I feel like like your baby had problems with development. It didn't develop right. And it was very, very weak. And you were clueless as to why your baby was born with these health issues. Somebody really loved their child in this past life. They were very passionate about um, like finding answers and being able to help other people. I feel like it sparked something within you to want to help other people. You were very passionate about learning about what these health issues were and how to um, uh, develop medicine. Yeah, that's what I see here. So let's clarify, baby. Spirit of dog and Spirit of fox showed up in reverse. So we have the moon coming through here. We also have a man on this card. Spirit of dog, friendship, companionship, and undying loyalty. We have sly, cunning, and strategy in reverse. So I feel like you were taking a closer look at perhaps your partner's um, DNA, if that makes sense. Like, what you are doing is you are studying and learning about your partner, right? And I feel like in this past life, you could have felt like this person did not love you, is what I feel. This person did not love you. There was unrequited love. There was no spark. As a matter of fact, I felt like this person took your power away. For some of you, I feel like this person could have had a plan and it backfired because it was too weak. And I feel like this, in this life that you're currently in, you are feeling like you have unfinished business. For some of you, you also have a familiar that's a canine, a dog. Also, for some of you, this person that was your companion could have been clueless as to why your child had health issues. They had no clue. All right, so let's take a look at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, we have Fated Meeting, Spirit of the Pentacle, and Spirit of Air. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you have Spirit of Connection, Fated Meeting, Soulmate, and Divine Counterpart. Yeah, so I feel like this was a divine counterpart. Um, and I feel like they were an earth air combination in their charts. And I feel like they were very aware of the connection. Um, And I feel like for those of you who I'm reaching out to and communicating this with, I feel like the baby was born um, in the perhaps the fall season or in the element of an earth. Now, Aries, remember I said you're the first sign, and in Taurus. I feel like you were definitely searching for the truth. I feel like you were looking at books, reading books, doing something with books, trying to find the truth and get some clarity as to why your baby had health issues. For some of you, you could have even been a doctor. Um, because you were clueless as to what happened. And what you were doing is you were taking a closer look at your partner and wondering, is this the one I'm meant to be with, or is this unrequited love? This person was whoever your partner was. They I feel like they followed you through another life. And when, not the life that I'm pulling through here, but another one, I feel like you two came together as karmic partners. And there wasn't enough love between you two. I feel like somebody was an energy drain. Somebody was an energy vampire. And they were very sly. All right, Aries, so let's keep going. Let's clarify here. Health, baby, spirit of book, spirit of dummy, spirit of fire, connection, spirit of dog, self-worth. Yeah, self-worth. So what you are doing is you are looking into that sacral chakra and you're like, wait a minute, you know, I am worthy of a healthy baby. I am worthy of a divine counterpart. I am a loyal person. I'm not in competition with anybody else um, because I don't have to be. I'm getting um, two different people. Like Aries, I feel like in this past life there was two people, counterparts. Okay. One counterpart was a divine counterpart, fate put together. This was somebody who was loyal. And then I feel like there was another counterpart that there was unrequited love in. Therefore, these two were very competitive. Very, very competitive. I feel like they followed you around everywhere, kind of like stalker energy. That's what I see here. All right, so let's clarify some more for Aries. Yeah. See how the Muse card fell on here? So here we have a source of inspiration, and that's where the book comes in. I feel like you were searching because you were looking for answers. You were looking for answers, and you were very inspired by looking and reading books, something with books coming through. I feel like for some of you, you could have been a scribe and you were talking, you wrote a book about your life. And then something happened that was unfinished. Like, I feel like it was this relationship that was unfinished. And this person, this counterpart, followed you from this past life into your current life. That's what I feel. And when you two crossed paths, there was this freaking spark between you. That's why of domestic harmony coming through. Because in a past life, you two were karmic partners. There was unfinished business because somebody had health issues. For some of you, I even get the power of abandonment issues coming through here. There was a divine plan in order. Okay, so let's keep going. What else do you want to talk to Aries about with this past life? Yeah, this person taught you lessons. Look at the book, right? See the spark there? The lesson. Yeah. So in this past life, you learned a lot of lessons right here. The book. See, the book is, you're like starting this new chapter here, right? Opening up that book. And developing a source of inspiration for yourself by learning to raise your self-esteem and find that state of balance and harmony within yourself. This person was definitely a karmic partner in a past life. And you guys had unfinished business because of this child passing away, having health issues. Right? Anything else? Yeah. And you had no choice but to surrender to the guidance, right? You had no choice but to surrender to the guidance that was being given to you. So something developed, right? I feel like the baby did not develop right. It didn't. It was very, very weak. For some of you, I feel like this karmic partner did something to you. Because they were very sly, very cunning, and you were clueless as to why. Yeah, the answer is yes, right? The answer is yes. You need to find forgiveness for the abandonment issues. And that's exactly what you are doing, right? Your feminine chakra healing, that's your sacral chakra. So in this past life, this person was definitely a karmic partner. I feel like somebody regrets perhaps what they did. Alrighty, so that's what I see for your past life there, Aries. I feel like you learned your lesson. And you were inspired, I feel, to write about a book. Write a book about it. And now I feel like in the current life, there's two people competing for you. I feel like one is a twin flame because we have spirit of fire here. And the other one is a karmic lover. And you have to complete this cycle. And it's a tough one. That's why you're seeing 1111, 555s. They're showing you the signs. All right, Aries, so let's keep going here. Where are you at in the current moment in your life, in the present moment? Where is Aries standing at in the present moment in their current life? Oh, look at that. See how that card landed on abandonment issue in reverse? Desert passage, trust there's divine plan, Aries. What you're not seeing is happening behind the scenes. So letting go of feeling abandoned and trusting in the divine is what I see you're doing here. Trusting in the divine, because the divine knows what's best for you. That's why you're seeing 1111, 555s, 222. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out for you, Aries. For Aries, where are they at in the present moment when they come across this video? For Aries. Is that it? I think so. Yeah. So what you're doing is you're taking shelter within yourself, within your heart, within your sacral chakra, and you are seeking the answers within yourself, right? You're seeking the answers within yourself, and you're learning to trust in the divine. The divine has blessings coming your way. They do. There's rainbow blessings coming your way. So I feel for some of you, in the current life, I feel like you're clairaudient, you're very intuitive. We do have inner child intuition here. I feel like you are going within yourself, just like it says, and you're seeking them answers and the power of silence. For some of you, I feel like you're a scryer. You're able to either look into a crystal ball or water scryer. Yeah. I feel like you're able to look into a bowl of water and see images. You have a connection with birds. I felt that a while ago. But I didn't really say anything, but they're showing me the bird on this card. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, Aries, where you're standing at in the present moment when you come across this video is you are standing in solitude. You are single, and you are working on them emotions as forgiveness. You're working on codependency issues from abandonment issues from the past, from this divine counterpart, because they were, Aries, a karmic counterpart. And you're working on that water chakra. You're raising your self-esteem. You're feeling the inspiration from the divine. And what you're clueless about as to why you're going through this is being brought to you in this reading. Yes, there was a divine counterpart that was a karmic divine counterpart. When you will either, if you haven't crossed this person, you're going to be crossing them very, very shortly. And you need to find forgiveness for them. When you forgive them, when you find forgiveness for yourself and you forgive, you're able to forgive somebody else. So you're carrying these codependency issues into this life. Because as a baby in a past life, because you had health issues, you were abandoned, is what I feel. Because of your health issues. Health is coming through very, very strong here. All right, so what is your purpose in this life? Why are you here incarnated in 2023 today? What is your purpose? Why are you here? Okay, well, for one, to clean up some sort of a mess. I feel like you need to use crystals. All these cards fell on crystals, on my clear quartz crystal. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So your angels are telling you, instead of worrying about the situation, right? Ask your angels for guidance and then trust the answers that you are getting, Aries. environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. Remember I said we have the deer coming through, right? And look where he's standing out. So you need to be gentle with yourself. Passion, creativity, and spark. Animals. I see a dog coming through here. I see a fox coming through here. So you are an earth angel, Aries, and you were born into this life to work with animals, to teach animals. You have a direct connection with the angels. Writing. What did I say about a book? You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So you are in this life. That's why they keep showing me that book. You have a book that come through twice. In this life, you are... In the past life, you did not get to finish this book. You had unfinished business. And I feel it's because you had health issues and you passed away before you had a chance to finish it. But there was a plan in place. You were really looking into nature, right? You were really looking into the nature of what happens as a child. Yeah, you got a decision to make. Make a decision based on your heart's desire. What did I tell you about two different people coming through here? You have two different people, two different male or females, depending on who you are in this life, that you need to make a decision about. And you need to, instead of worrying about it, ask your angels for guidance. Counseling. So you're meant to be a counselor. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. See how there you are talking to what? Your angels. I feel like a lot of you have a direct connection with the elements. Like fairies, whatever's in the elements. I feel a strong fairy thing. Healer. You have this spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with other people. So for some of you, you could work in like hospitals, like a nurse or an LPN, or you could take care of, children. You counsel them. That's what I see. I also feel for some of you, you go outside and you have this capability, Aries, to counsel and heal animals. You have a direct, intuitive connection with animals. That's why I'm seeing birds. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Remember I said I seen 1111. Energy healing. So you're an energy healer. Like I said, you got healer coming through here all over the place. All over the place. For some of you, you're an automatic writer. You have automatic writing coming through here when you're like a direct channeler from the angels and you're able to write what you hear. See how this angel is behind you, right? And look at you writing. It's like they got their hand on your pen. You're an automatic writer. What did I say about authoring a book? Oh my goodness. There's another book coming through here. You have a book inside you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it, right? Because in the past, you left it unfinished. Unfinished. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Yes. You are a source of inspiration. We got books all over the place here. So in a past life, you did not get to finish this book. You did not. It was a plan. but you didn't get to finish it. Now, in this life, you are meant to author that book, to finish that book. It is within you already. And that's what Spirit wants to tell you. And they want you to practice your gifts, practice healing, practice connecting with nature, even perhaps getting in tune with music, right? Creative expression, yep. Body work, crystals. Remember I said that whole pile fell on crystals. So you're meant to use crystals as a form of healing and communication. You're going to travel and you're going to teach. You're going to teach others. You're going to teach others about animals and how, yeah, yep. You're going to teach others. Absolutely. Through your creative expression and writing. You are a natural healer. And when you connect to the angels, it's like that channeling comes through. So they want you to use crystals, Aries, right? This will help you to connect and to trust your feeling. All right, thank you for watching, Aries, and have a great day.